Tourism 2, Tourism 2. We welcome you to Tourism 2. Hey everybody, it's another episode of Tourism 2. And this is a special time of year. It's my favorite time of year. It's fall. And we are heading toward Thanksgiving. And I just want to say how very thankful I am for all the blessings in my life, one of those being living in Cleveland, Tennessee and working at the Chamber of Commerce with this wonderful person right here, my friend. So happy Thanksgiving to everyone, and I hope that you'll take a moment just to count your blessings and just be so thankful about what God has done in your life. And so today we are in a very special place. This mall, we're at Bradley Square Mall, but it's been transformed into a Billy Graham exhibit. It's a traveling exhibit from the Museum of the Bible. It's going to be here at the mall, near where Santa greets everyone, near the fountain, from now until March. And it is a first-class, fabulous
it's a really
exhibit.
Big deal.
Oh my gosh.
We didn't understand how big a deal it was until we actually came.
It's a huge deal. So we're gonna talk more about that in a minute. But Mary Tom's got some events. This is such a busy time of year. Lots of events coming up. So Mary Tom, tell us about what's coming up.
I apologize that my voice is a little hoarse. Okay, we got lots of stuff coming up. Guess who's coming to town?
Oh my goodness, Santa! I know him.
November 22nd, right here at Bradley Square Mall. He's coming to town on a lighted trolley with all of his friends. So that's November 22nd. And I'll just go through this really quick because there's so many, and you can go to visit clevelandtn.com and get the details on all the events.
Yes, and also sign up on our Facebook page. We just topped over 14,000 people on our Facebook page. So make sure you sign up and you can get all kinds of posts about the events too.
Okay, and at Cleveland Middle School there is the Mistletoe Market, and they have over 135 vendors this year. So that's
great.
The biggest year they've ever had. That's craft vendors and boutiques. Red Clay State Park is having Cobbler Around the Campfire on
cool.
November 23rd, and I guess that's with Ranger Aaron, who we love.
Yes, we love Ranger
But
Aaron.
they're going to have a big fire, and they're going to eat cobbler and tell Cherokee stories. Celebrating the season, Cleveland Orchestra of Tennessee is November 23rd at Cleveland State, and that is the Cleveland Orchestra, and they're going to present Howard Blake's The Snowman and John Rutter's Gloria.
That sounds awesome.
And Cleveland's Thanksgiving Day, not parade, but 5K.
It's a parade of sorts. You just have to look really fast.
That is Thanksgiving morning, so you can run and burn off a lot of calories and not feel as guilty about eating all day. That's put on by Terra Running, and they have a huge turnout every year. That's at Tinsley Park. And then if you don't want to run on Thanksgiving, there's 2 hikes the day after Thanksgiving. One is a 3-mile hike on the John Muir Trail, and that is a ranger-led hike. That's going to be really neat. And then the other one is at Red Clay. Ranger Aaron, again, is going to take everybody on a tour around Red Clay the day after Thanksgiving. And all those details are on our website. And Saturday, November 30th, is Small Business Saturday. So that's a really good time to come out, support your small businesses here in town, and do some Christmas shopping.
Yes, shop local. Start local at least. Now, we've got a ton of holiday events that will happen.
Yes.
And we'll talk about some of those in detail on our next episode.
Yes.
But make sure you go to our website so that way you can plan ahead
Yes.
for all the stuff going on.
There's just one more. It's the Christmas open house and showcase at the museum.
Oh, good.
So,
That'll
and
be
they
good.
have a beautiful new gift store.
What date
there.
is that on?
That is
December 1st.
1st at
December 1st
1 to
at the
6.
Yep. Okay. All right. So we told you we're at a very special place. We're always at a special place, but this is really cool, and you've got to make sure that you come and see it because it won't be here forever. It's the Billy Graham exhibit, traveling exhibit. It's from the Museum of the Bible in Washington, D.C., and it travels around. And there's many reasons that it should be in Cleveland, Tennessee. So let's go in and see what it's all about. Come on. So we have a special connection here in Cleveland, Tennessee with Billy Graham. He was a student at Bob Jones College, which was located where Lee University is located now, on Ocoee Street in Cleveland, Tennessee. There is a dorm that he used to live in. So, like, potentially a student at Lee could live in the dorm room.
I wonder if that student knows.
I think they have known in the past, but there's a street that is in Cleveland that goes into, it kind of runs up to that dorm, and it's called Billy Graham Avenue.
They dedicated it, had a big dedication not long
Yes,
ago.
we changed the name of it several years ago, and so we have a commemoration of Billy Graham in our town because we've got that special relationship with him. He preached some of his earliest sermons here around our community.
Like his first and his second, maybe? And
yes.
he worked at a shoe store downtown.
Yes, he worked at a shoe store. So, let's see, our mayor, our former mayor, Tom Rowland, used to say that he couldn't save souls, he would sell souls. So, whatever that quote was, but it was funny. But this exhibit is a huge deal. It's from Washington, D.C., from the Museum of the Bible. It's a huge deal to have this in Cleveland. So let's go inside and talk to Doug Kaywood, who's responsible for bringing this to Cleveland. All right, we are inside the exhibit, and we have with us Doug Kaywood, who brought this exhibit here to Cleveland. And Doug, tell us how this came about.
Well, Trek Through Truth was looking for a first way to open a satellite place here at Bradley Square Mall, and Museum of the Bible contacted us and had a few exhibits, and we thought, okay, we'll look through it. They're really not children as oriented like Trek Through Truth will be. They said, but we have Billy Graham, which he focused on engaging families in the Bible. That's part of our mission statement for Trek Through Truth.
Yes. So
we thought, what better of a way to share how he did that over 7 decades.
Okay, so back up just a little bit and tell folks who aren't aware what Trek Through Truth is.
Okay, Trek Through Truth, we're a new children's museum that's coming to Cleveland. We're in development stage and fundraising right now that'll tell 52 accounts of the Bible through interactive exhibits and art and music and drama and technology for kids and for families. So we're in the development of that and just thought we would have lots of traveling exhibits coming. Why not start out with one from Museum of the Bible that's going all over the U.S. right now.
And I will tell you that I've seen some of the mock-ups that Doug has for the design of Trek Through Truth.
It's amazing.
My goodness.
Amazing.
It's so great. And it's going to be first class.
It's going to have escape rooms also?
It has escape rooms, and actually when this exhibit moves out, we'll be doing a couple of those escape rooms here at the mall that will focus on 2 of those Bible stories.
We're really praying for Trek Through Truth to come to fruition, and so this is part of raising awareness for Trek Through Truth, but also using this space to honor the greatest evangelist of our time. I mean, yes. Billy Graham, wow.
Over 7 decades to have reached 77 million people. What better way to promote that? How can our museum reach thousands and thousands of millions?
Right.
So, he was really one of a kind. And this is a big deal to have this here.
It is. It will not be back to Cleveland. It'll be traveling all over the U.S. After it leaves here, so you need to see it before March.
You went through quite a process to get it here.
We went through a 3-month review process to get it here, reviewing it with all the security and things, because the artifacts are one of a kind. So you'll see pulpits and Bibles, just amazing things that you won't get to see again, so we encourage.
You'll see notes from when Billy Graham was in college, at Wheaton College, and he's taking notes on how to prepare a sermon. I mean, this is a big deal, and unless, it's just hard to explain it to you, come see it at the mall. And there's a suggested donation for admission. It just helps support the exhibits here, and so it's you want everybody to come and see it.
Yes, and we have opportunities. We can also serve lunches here for if groups want to come. From churches or senior groups or classes, we could serve lunch. We have 3 caterers that are doing that, and also see the exhibit after that. So that's an option too.
And y'all, if you can imagine, like the Museum of the Bible in Washington has droves and droves of people who come to it. The exhibits in Kentucky with the Ark, Noah's Ark, and then there's another, the Creation Museum. Those are visited by thousands upon thousands of people a year, and that's what Doug is wanting to do, and the Trek Through Truth Board is wanting to do with this children's museum that is to come one day, and I believe it is. So if you're sitting around on millions of dollars and you want a good way to reach people with the gospel, call Doug because they're in development stages right now. Have some property eyed, and it's an exciting process, Doug. And this is just a taste of what could come to our community.
It is, and I mean, this is going to be a one-of-a-time thing for it to be in Cleveland, but Cleveland will have the only children's museum with Trek Through Truth in the nation that's focused on the Bible. Of over 300, Cleveland will be the home to the only one that's Bible focused.
Wow.
So
That's
we're real excited.
awesome. Okay, so the dates of this exhibit.
We go through March 29th.
Okay.
It's open every day of the week except Monday. Abbreviated hours with them all, but you can see that on our website at www.trekthroughtruth.com.
Okay, so the exhibit information is on trekthroughtruth.com.
It is, and you can sign up for the groups there. You can go ahead and purchase there.
Great.
It's really set up well. So go in there and learn more about it and schedule your time now.
Yes, and that is TREKTHRU
Correct.
TRUTH. So Trek Through Truth is kind of a cool spelling.
That's
Doug's
right.
cool like that.
That's
so,
right.
So yeah. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for being with us and for letting us see this amazing account of Billy Graham's life. What a special man, and what a special thing to have here in Cleveland.
And we're also community-based too, that we're tying it to the museum, or the Museum Center at 5 Points. They have the Redback Hymnal exhibit. One of his favorite songs to use was Just As I Am.
Yes.
So we're collaborating with them and sending people there that come here because we're regional, and people coming here and trying to send them there to see what else Cleveland is all about.
Yeah.
So,
Doug, we're so thankful
All right,
for
thank
you
you.
and for your community spirit. You're just such a great citizen of our community, and we just appreciate you guys.
well, thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all, happy Thanksgiving. We
Happy
just
Thanksgiving.
hope that y'all have a wonderful season. We'll see you soon to talk about holiday
Yes.
events coming
Much
up
more events.
on the next Tourism 2.